Full disclosure, when I said that these are all straight lines, they're really not. There are way too many anchor points, but there are little handles, and you can see them better on the wings. That, yeah, I have made fewer anchor points on the wings, but I still have too many. There are more efficient ways to do this than I did this, but for a first attempt, not bad. But we're going to do better on your first attempt. So remember what was said here, and then in Illustrator, open up, not that, any size document. Doesn't matter. Let me get the black arrow. And because we're going to change the size of the artboard, just make sure it's a web document so that we're working in RGB. And then you're going to go File, Place. Not open, not click and drag, not anything else. And from now on, whenever you're doing tracing, you're going to do it like this. And whenever you're doing tracing, you're going to use the pen tool and the curvature tool and other tools together, but you're not going to use the paintbrush, okay? Because the pen tool is not that hard to learn. And I'm going to simplify it for you. So File, Place. And notice, we have one layer. And that's what happens every time you open up a document in Illustrator. And then click on the downloaded file, the one I gave you. I want you working on this file, so we're all working on the same thing. And I have had this before. This has been grayed out. If yours is grayed out, it still works. Down here, click on Template. See where it says Template right here? Must have caps lock on. There it is. Template. Go ahead and click on it and watch what happens to the Layers panel when we click Place. Now, normally when you click Place, the file loads in the cursor and you get to click or click and drag in order to place it. But here, look, because we chose Template, we have this weird icon that toggles the visibility, but it's not an eyeball. It's automatically locked. It comes in this template layer and it's already dimmed. Even though if you select it, it says the opacity is 100%. This is how people trace images. Back when I made that butterfly, I don't know if this was a feature, but I certainly didn't know about it. Now, what we want to do, I'm going to hit Command-, and then click on the Artboard tool. It's down here above the Slice tool, and then just grab a corner. Your Smart Guides are on because, what can I say? You're smart, and then once you have made the artboard the exact same size as your file, here we go. We can work on this. Command-1. If you have the tabs here, with the document up here inside Illustrator, just hit the letter F, and then you can freely drag this around. If both the eye and the eyebrow fit, make them both fit. If the eyebrow doesn't fit, because you guys are on a different resolution monitor than I am, just make sure the eye fits for this first part, okay? So that's what we're going to be working on. Now we're ready to roll. So you don't lose anything, why don't you save your file and save it locally, because the cloud documents for you guys have been messing up. Mine's saved in the cloud so I can get at this at school. But last thing, change that to paths. And we can change this later, but just so you know, this layer's locked. We're working up here.